The Derby Festival Derby Fashion Show is just 1 week from today. It's at Cesars Casino in Southern Indiana. It is the biggest and the first fashion show to kick off the Derby season in style. Some would say it's the best fashion show out there. Lanisha Porter is a model in the show. It's her second year in the show, and she's joining us today with a gorgeous Derby look. I can't wait to unpack, and she's kind of give us a preview of the show. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be here.
You have to be just honored and just think it's such a cool thing to be a part of the show once again this year.
It is such a blessing to be a part, and it's fun. That's the most important part.
That's important.
It's so much fun.
Right, and kind of a big year this year, Derby
It's a
150.
big year. It's a momentous occasion. It's the 150th Derby, so it's highlighting a bold spring season. This is a bold year.
Yeah, you guys have already started rehearsals. I know you're not going to want to give away everything because it's a lot of surprises coming this year. There are a number of different boutiques. All the top local boutiques will be there on the runway as well. How many looks are we going to see for men and women?
You know what? For the women's looks, it's actually over 130. And for the men's looks, it's over 50 men's looks.
Which is so great because we don't want to leave out the guys.
We don't want to leave out anybody, but it's so many inspired looks. So we just want to reiterate, it is great for you to get a ticket. There's still balcony seats available. There's not a bad seat in the house, and I'm telling you,
I don't think there is
we're going to
either.
hit the runway with a lot of heat. So you'll want to see it.
Do you feel like there's just a different energy in rehearsals preparing for it this year?
You know what I love about being a part of this project is that everything is so intentional, from the makeup to the styling to the hats, everyone is so intentional, and modeling is so beautiful because it is one of the art forms that allows energy to translate. And the energy with this show, it's fun, it's bold, it's confident, and what's the greatest part about being on the runway is that energy translates to the crowd, and it gives people permission to just be as fun as they want to be, as bold as they want to be, and let loose how they want to let loose.
You mentioned some of the core things, a part of it, the makeup. J. Michaels back once again with hair and makeup.
The styling is incredible.
The styling is, I bet, like she really leans into pull out certain pops of color and everything. Hats, the hat girls.
Very intentional. Yeah, the hat girls, they're awesome. I'm actually wearing a piece right now. Beautiful. I feel amazing in this.
I want to take a shot just of your entire look. You can kind of speak to who you're wearing and showing off here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, tell us who you're wearing.
All right, so
this
hat is actually from the Hat Girls. All right, and then this dress, you see that it is not your regular pastels. These are actually bold spring colors. So you have your mint green, you have your deep red wine, and then you have your orange and your lavender. So it's just fun.
I love it.
And most importantly, it's three-dimensional, so it pops.
Yeah.
And
it's colors that you would maybe be terrified to put together, but the way they come together is in a bold, it's a big year.
It's a bold
and it's a bold statement.
We're not afraid to do anything.
You just got to go out this year, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. And the theme of the show this year is what? Through the decades. Derby through the decades.
And you'll see that translated throughout the show. So for your 50s, you're going to see your middies. For the 60s, you have the Jackie O tweeds.
Yeah.
For the 70s, you have your maxis. And then the 80s, of course, you have your tights and your brights.
Yeah.
So you just have to come out and see. And then, of course, for the 90s look, you have your norm core. And that's another great part about modeling is you get to try out looks that normally wouldn't be your baseline wardrobe pieces, and you get to just expand, what you would have in your closet.
Just you mentioning those different decades and those styles, those are all the styles that we're seeing in all those boutiques, and to see them all on the runways, right? We've seen people already talk about, you're going to see lots of maxi dresses at Derby this year. You're going to see lots of Jackie O. To see them through the decades, but like captured in kind of a new way.
One space. It's really inspiring.
Yeah,
And most of these pieces are Dillard's. So even this dress right now, I'm sporting this from Dillard's.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Well, I know you're going to have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by. And tickets are still available. Those balcony seats,
Tickets are still available. And I just want to reiterate, this is the biggest kickoff event for the Kentucky Derby Festival. This is the biggest kickoff event in the region. It's one of the greatest fashion shows in the region, and you definitely want to be a part again. And there's not a bad seat in the house.
Sometimes I think those balcony seats are the best seats because to see Not just the runway looks and everything, there's performance too. So that it's the best view.
That's probably another great part of this entire fashion show is just the modeling aspect. It's not just walking.
No.
It is very intentional choreography. We might even have some special dance numbers for you. You have to come and see what we've been working on in rehearsals.
Fan favorites hopefully will be back. You know what I'm thinking of already.
You know.
Alicia, it is a pleasure to meet you. Thank you
so
much. I'll be emceeing the event, so I'll get to see you, and I'll be cheering you on the side of the stage, watching the show. The Derby Festival Fashion Show is March the 28th at Cesars Southern Indiana Casino. The evening kicks off with boutique shopping at 5 p.m., dinner at 7, then the show at 8 p.m. I'm excited to be back for my 3rd year emceeing this event. Balcony seats are still available, $75. Just go to that link at the bottom of your screen. You can also connect at the kdf.org page if that's too long for you. Just go there, they'll direct you, and you can snag your last-minute seats to the biggest fashion event to kick off the Derby season.